and that every breath that it takes is because of me. You know what I mean? I want to be there for that child every waking minute of every other weekend. And Christmas Eve. Come on, I am a man, okay? Christmas Eve is important. But guess who had sex last night, though? Guess who made sweet, sweet loving last night? You want to guess? My neighbors. Yeah, and it was good, too. It was so good that I could, smell it from the other room. I know. Now, granted, I was in their living room, which... smelled like mothballs and Oxycontin. I don't... Did I mention I lived next to a nursing home? I don't know. Hey, they like to get it in too, people. Alright? I realize that was not a very tasteful joke, okay? It's actually it was right. Whoever said that. That was awesome. You were right on point. Oh, but I do, man. I do love women. Waiting for one of you to jump on stage right now and tell me how much. But I've been trying to make sure that, I'm still having, every now and again I go to these college bars just to see if I still got it, just to see if I still got it, and I don't. Because I don't understand what the hell these 20-some-year-old girls are saying. I don't get what they're saying. I don't even understand the words. But the dudes, I get the dudes. We're on the same immature wavelength, right? But I'm just a little smarter than them because I'm older, been through some shit, you know what I mean? I was in the bathroom of one of these clubs recently and I was taking a wee-wee, which is what people do in the bathroom. And these two young kids come in, they're like, hey, old school, hey man, hey, give you $20 right now, you take a poop on the floor. Shit started churning. I was like, how about this? How about this, young man? You give me, you give me $7 and I'll just shit my pants. Now, little did they know, while I was peeing, I had already shit my pants a little. What I'm saying is I outsharded them, folks. Outsharded them. You're not going to hear a better poop joke. What do you want? Go search for miles. You can't find one. You deserve a clap. Thank you. Comedy ain't easy. It ain't easy to be up here to make you awesome people laugh. I had a friend of mine, actually, she was like, one of my coworkers is really depressed to the point where he's talked about taking his life. And all he's ever wanted to do is stand-up comedy. Will you help him? I think that might be the last thing you ever want that son of a bitch to do if he's thinking about committing suicide. You want to talk about hard? Why don't I just walk him straight to the nearest bridge? This comedy's hard, that's what I'm trying to tell you. A friend of mine recently died. It is a tough thing, folks, when he owes you money. You know what I mean? Now I gotta figure out when I'm going to be getting my shit back. So I go to the viewing and I see his beautiful sister Meredith crying by the casket, and I go to console her. I said, Meredith, I am so sorry for your loss. But I just want you to know, you ain't the only one who's lost something valuable here. And folks, as I pulled that watch off of his arm, I said, he ain't going home in this motherfucker around. Now she has the nerve to get mad at me, right? Get mad at me like I did something wrong. Like I'm the one who went and died on somebody when he owed him $37.50. That's a half a tank of gas in my minivan, folks. Now I don't know why I'm 40 and drive a minivan and I don't have any kids, but that's none of your business. Shit still needs gas. Now she gets mad to the point where she tries to punch me, jibs at me, and I'm scared, so I jib back. Well, we do it at the same time, right? So now, our mouths touch. Then our tongues lock, and now we're going at it over top of him. which is messed up. I get it. But the ironic thing is, folks, growing up, I always told him how I wanted to hook up with his sister. Right? And now we're doing it. You know, and the only place he said I could. You realize what you just applauded for, right? You're a good crowd, obviously. You're in for a treat tonight. Y'all came out here. Y'all ready for your first comedian of the night, the first dead comic of the evening? This guy died way before his time. He was a pioneer, as many of the comics that you will see tonight. His name is Bill Hicks, and he died at 32 of pancreatic cancer and leaves a legacy behind. And I'm very pleased to bring him to the stage tonight. He was known for a lot of controversial things, but he still made it funny and he still made it right. So I'm going to go ahead and bring him up here right now. Give it up for Bill Hicks, everybody. Come on. Come on. I'm pretty much an old curmudgeon. That's what's coming to lately. I recently went to a dance club where I was basically dragged against my will. And a lady comes up to me, she's like, "You want to dance?" I'm like, "Yeah, you read my mind. That's why I'm in the darkest corner next to the exit. Because I'm ready to boogie. Ready to cut a rug." And it's weird, you ladies have this myth about men that the better they are on the dance floor, the better they are in bed, which is ridiculous. You know, because if you're a guy on the dance floor and you're really getting into it, you're just enjoying yourself, expressing yourself, what's it really matter how good you are in bed? You're gay. Real men don't dance. They sit, sweat, and cuss. Yeah, they do. Speaking of homosexuality, I recently came to light with something, I don't know if you've all heard, but something that absolutely shocked me. I don't know if you know or not, but they're coming out with these books now for grade school kids to teach them about gay lifestyles. One of them is called Heather's Two Mommies, and the other, Daddy's New Roommate. Folks, this is where I draw the line right here and say that is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely grotesque and evil. I'm talking about Daddy's New Roommate, because Heather's New Mommies is pretty hot. I mean, I don't know, they're hugging on page 7, which is pretty hot. Kind of reminds me of my youth. All right, enjoy yourselves. This is fun. I hate people. People annoy me. There's people, the pro-life people. I'm pro-life. The face they make, I'm pro-life. Imagine him going into an orphanage wanting to adopt a child. I'm pro-life, I want to adopt a child. And the kids are like, no, thank you. No, that's fine. I'll just eat gruel and 15 to a bed. That's fine. No, we're just waiting on Heather's Two Mommies to stop in. We're good. I'm pro-life. If you are pro-life, if you're truly pro-life, do me a favor. Don't lock arms and block a med clinic. I mean, do me a favor and block arms and block a cemetery. You know what I mean? Well, let's see how serious you are about this idea. She's not coming in. But she was 88, got hit by a bus. There's options. What are we gonna do? Have her stuffed? I'm Bill Hicks. Fuck everybody. Bill Hicks, everybody. How about that performance? Oh my God. Had me rolling over there. I don't know if you saw me. I was right over there. I was fucking dying. It's great. Ah. All right, y'all ready to keep this show rolling? Yeah. This next comic coming to the stage deserves absolutely no respect. You know who I'm talking about. How about Rodney Dangerfield? Come on, everybody.
What a crowd, what a crowd. Hey, I'd say I'm okay now, but last week is in rough shape, you know. Last week I went to a psychiatrist. He told me I was crazy. Said if you don't mind, I'd like a second opinion. He said, okay, you're ugly too. And he told me to lay on the couch face down. I'll tell you, Halloween, that's when I know I'm ugly. In my house, I answer the door, kids give me candy. My old man, he didn't care for my looks either. He carried around a picture of the kid that come with a wallet. I used to beg my old man to take me to the zoo. He said, don't worry, kid, if they want you, they'll come and get you. I tell you, it ain't easy being me. It all goes back to my childhood. When I was a kid, I'd get lost at the beach. I asked the cop to help me find my parents. I said, do you think we'll find them? He said, I don't know, kid, there's plenty of places they can hide. I tell you, my doctor, he's something else too. You know my doctor, Dr. Vinny Boombox, what a quack that guy is. I went to him and I said, Doc, every morning I get up, I look in the mirror, I want to throw up. What's wrong with me? He said, I don't know, but your eyesight's perfect. He told me I need to get more exercise. He said, I want you to run 5 miles a day for 2 weeks. I called him up and said, Doc, I'm 70 miles from my home. I'll tell you my wife, here's another one. I told her I needed a home improvement loan. She gave me $1,000 to move out. My wife, she never went for me. First time I called her up, she said, come on over, there's nobody home. So I went over. There was nobody home. I tell you, I shouldn't make jokes about my wife. She's connected to a machine that keeps her alive, the refrigerator. I tell you, my wife, she can't cook either. In my house, we pray after we eat. Bought her a pressure cooker, now I eat off the ceiling. It ain't easy being Rodney. I tell you, she's no cook, she can't cook at all. She made chocolate mousse, so I got an antler stuck in my throat. I don't know, I don't think meatloaf should glow in the dark. I tell you, with my wife, it's always something. I called her up, I said, honey, I'm thinking about the last time we had sex. I'm getting excited. She said, who is this? During sex, my wife likes to talk to me. Last night she called me from a hotel. I said, I got no sex life at all. To me, a threesome is when I jack off with both hands. I tell you, you get older, it's tough getting girls, tough. The easiest thing to be is bisexual. That way you get a shot at everybody. Oh, but there's a lot of sexy girls out there, a lot of sexy girls. I took this girl home from a bar. She said, I don't do this normally. I said, that's okay, I'm kind of weird myself, you know? I don't get no respect from women. Walked up to a hooker and dropped my pants. She dropped her prize. That's the story of my life. I don't get no respect at all. One time I was drowning. I shouted out, help, help. The lifeguard walked over and said, all right, buddy, keep it down, keep it down. Hey, that's all I got. I hope you guys had a good time. Thanks a lot.
How about Rodney Dangerfield, everyone? Give it up for Notice. All right, you all are a great crowd so far. Don't forget again the comment cards. I did forget to mention also, on the back of your comment cards, anybody celebrating anything tonight? Birthdays or anything? Nothing? Hangnail? Whatever? I'm alive. You're alive, right? You can celebrate being alive by being on stage with me after the show. It'll be awesome, but you gotta make sure you buy a birthday package up. So, make sure you do that. That is an option. Just want to make sure I put it out there. Don't forget to fill those out because we do have a big prize coming up after the show. With that out of the way, you all ready to keep the energy going? You ready to keep the show going for your next comic? This next guy, he's going to be our next performer. He's going to take you all the way back to 1977 when bell bottoms were hip and HBO was brand new. When they had to warn their audiences about certain words. You know what I'm saying? You have been warned, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. George Carlin! Give him a big hand. Come on now, let's get it going.
Yeah. 5 seconds on the stage and he was playing with snakes. Well, this is a good-looking crowd. What, y'all come here in the same van? Did you ever notice there's not a lot of Chinese guys named Rusty? I love words. Here tonight to talk about some words. Airline industry has given us some strange, interesting words, like deplane. I tell you, we'll be deplaning through the forward doors. Never debussed, never demoted. I'm already on the plane. They tell you, we're going to get on the plane now. Everybody on the plane, get on the plane. Screw you, I'm getting in the plane. Let Evel Knievel get on the plane. I'm going to follow you people in uniform because you seem to know where to sit. They tell you, go to your gate. Go to your gate. You'll be departing from gate 49. Go to your gate. There are no gates at the airport. Go to your gate. I can't find gate 49. I'm supposed to be departing from gate 49. Where the hell is gate 49? Got lots of carpet. Got lots of pathways and doorways. Plenty of restrooms, podiums, lots of velvet robes. Not a goddamn gate in the whole damn airport. Departing from gate 49. I've missed 3 flights looking for gate 49. Must be a shitload of them around here somewhere. They have a strange turn. Non-stop flights. Bullshit, I want my flight to stop. Preferably right at the end, at my destination. They tell you we'll be landing shortly. Does that mean we're going to miss the runway? No, sir, that means we're on final approach. Final approach. That just sounds ominous. They have a term for when 2 planes almost crashed together in the sky. They call that a near miss. Wrong. I got news, gang. That's a near hit. I love words, but some words are filthy. You can't say them on television. There are some two-way words that you can get away with, depending on how you use them. Like ass. It's okay to say, you made a perfect ass out of yourself tonight. But it's not okay to say you really half-assed that. Ass is okay if you happen to be the Redeemer, riding into town on one. But you can't get off of it and say, that donkey really hurt my ass. You can't go out and look for a piece of ass. Not on TV, that's not allowed. Balls is another two-way word. It's okay if Tony Kubek says, Johnny Minch has 2 balls on it. Well, yeah, I think most of the Reds do. But it's not okay if Kirk Gowdy says, he hurt his balls on that play. He's holding them, by God. He must have hurt them. Prick is another two-way word. It's okay if you do it to your finger. You can prick your finger, but don't finger your prick. No, no. There are dirty words that you can't say on television. You know, there are more words to describe filthy words than there are filthy words. Somebody must be very interested in them, spend a lot of time looking at them. They call it bad language. Dirty, foul, filthy, vile, vulgar, coarse, unseemly, in poor taste. Street language, gutter talk, barracks language, locker room talk. Naughty, saucy, bawdy, raunchy, rude, crude, lewd, lascivious, indecent, profane, obscene, blue, risque, suggestive, cursing, cussing, swearing. You know, there are 700,000 words in the English language, and there are 7 of them that you can't say on TV. What a ratio that is to be separated from a group that large. 699,993 to 7. They must be outrageous. Bad thoughts, bad intentions, and words. Do you know the 7 words that you can't say on television? Shit, piss, fuck, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. And tits doesn't even belong on the list, man! Tits is like a new snack from Nabisco! New cheese tits. Corn tits. My favorite tater tits. Bet you can't eat just one. No, I usually like mine in pairs. Cocksucker doesn't belong on that list either, because cock is in the Bible, and the cock crowed 3 times. Cock is in the Bible. And the part sucker, well, that's merely suggestive. Fart is another word that you can't say on television. Have you ever seen a moth fart while he flies? Kids like farts, because kids know that farts are fun. Farts are shit without the mess. Same funny sound, Same vile smell. No muss, no fuss. Folks, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out to support the Dead Comics tonight. Pay a tribute to George. George holds a special place in my heart. I've been laughing at George Carlin since I was a kid, as I know most of you have been too. My very first date with my wife was to a George Carlin movie. And what did he tell us? He told us to be excellent to each other. Folks, that's my time. I'm Trace Martin. Mr. George, thanks for coming out, folks. George Carlin, everybody. How about that?
How about him talking in the third person there at the end? Cool though. That hair was sexy. I might get laid after all this. Hey, I mean, you get where I've been. Shit, times get, hey. All right, you having fun yet? Yeah, you are. You're doing great. So far, you're a great comic. You know why you're here. You're here to laugh, have a good time. Yeah, hell yeah. So you got great attitudes tonight. Like, what the hell? There's like people off work. Are people off work tomorrow for the 4th of July, or who has to work? Everyone has to work, and you're still in a good mood. Wow. Wow. Maybe it's because we're just so funny. Maybe it's just because of me. You're host and MC. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I'm jealous. All night we kind of have a connection, sir. Is that your wife? Is it? It's not really sexual, but she saw how pathetic I am. Trust me, she don't like me like that. I just have a care. I don't know, charismatic maybe. All right, you ready to get me the hell off the stage? Yeah. All right, let's keep it going for your next comic. He's been all over the world. He's on HBO, Showtime, Top Bob and Tom, one of the best comics in our generation, Robert Schimmel. Come on, give him that hand you've been waiting
on. Get to travel around a lot, stay in hotels. You know what I hate about hotels? I hate hotel porn. I hate it because the women, you just see their shoulders and up, and the men, you only see the waist up, and all you do is you see them say, "Oh yeah, baby, that's it." That's what I'm talking about. And she'll say, "Yeah, give it to me, give it to me." And there I am standing on a phone book, looking down the front of the TV to see if I can see anything. Stay in a lot of hotels. My wife called me. She said, "Are you taking care of yourself?" I said, "Well, yeah, I jacked off a couple of times." She said, "No, you idiot, eating and exercising." And I wanted to get medical, so I looked up the definition of masturbation. It's when one stimulates their genital area, usually ending in an orgasm. Usually. Like I'm gonna tease myself. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, nope. Watch TV, see commercials. Seen this mom and daughter walking on the beach. Mom turns to the daughter and says, kind of goes with this joke. Because the sound of it, as the lady, the daughter asked, "Why do we have douche?" And the mom turns to her and says, "Ask them pelicans behind you." Sex shops. They sell a lot of stuff. Went in, they got this Mr. Big Cream. Put it on your dick, and it gets big. Wouldn't your hand get big too? You know what I'm talking about, you're left-handed, huh? Then a quick question is, how do blind people know when they're done wiping their ass? You can laugh, they won't see you. Went through and my ex-wife, she was a small town, old-fashioned girl, and she wanted to wait until our wedding night to tell me she was not going to blow me. She's kept that promise. But I thought, on the honeymoon, I said, you know what? If I do her, maybe she'll reciprocate. Bring it back to me. So I'm going down. I'm kissing my way down her stomach. I get down there and I'm starting to do my business and I turn my hips until I'm right over her face. Because I know if I see a dick dangling like that, I'm going to think, I'm going to suck it. That kind of came out wrong. So no, that didn't go there either. But again, she was there. I asked her also, I said, hey, how about we try some anal sex? She goes, all right, you first. And she went and grabbed her dildo. And I said, take it out of the box. Take it out of the box. A friend of mine said, well, I like it when the girls talk dirty to me. So I told her, I said, hey, honey, why don't you try a little dirty talk tonight? She goes, go fuck yourself. I said, too dirty. A little bit too dirty on that one. Had a daughter. We went out and I bought my daughter a puppy. And my wife talks to the puppy like it's a person. Oh, did you shit? And I'd say, no, it was your Aunt Rose who shit in the kitchen. And she would always try and drag the dog over to the shit. And I wouldn't drag the dog. I mean, once you start dragging the dog, it starts pissing everywhere. You gotta trick a dog. You gotta hide it to where they can't see the shit. Get it behind you and then say, here, buddy, 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 buddy. Now what the fuck is that? I want to hit that dog. But my wife says, that's cruel. And then she rubs his face in this shit. So I'm telling you right now that if you ask the dog which one of those is cruel, he'd rather be hit. Asked my daughter if she knows where babies come from, how they're made. She says, well, yeah, the woman has an egg inside of her, and the man has sperm inside of him. And when the sperm gets to the egg, the woman gets pregnant. Okay. Do you know how the sperm get to the egg? She goes, I don't know. Does it pee on her? Sometimes. But that's $35 extra. Because of my act, she feels like she can talk to me about anything. So she says, Dad, When I talk to you, I can't talk to Mom about this. I want to talk to you about Steve, her boyfriend. Boyfriend and girlfriend through high school. Now they're at the same college. I was thinking, my God, I hope she doesn't say, Dad, I'm taking it up the ass. Because I would probably die right then. Or what do you say to her? Yeah, Dad, I don't really like it in the butt. You and your mom both. Man. But there's lots of things happen with this, and I've got to say that I went out and I've got a new wife now. So that's good. She is really, really into everything, and she's actually we got a new baby. So that's why I got a new wife. So we got a new baby. Don't applaud that, I just didn't pull out in time. But she would always ask me and say things like she wants to come together. She said, don't come yet. I said, man, just the mention of the word come. Sorry, I'm done. You know, she, let's come together. Go slower. I said, let's come together. Go faster. You got 3 seconds. And she says, I believe that you might be suffering from premature ejaculation. I said, do I look like I'm suffering? Those aren't teardrops on your belly. When she was pregnant, she got in the moods of not wanting to have sex. She's like, no, I look horrible. And I said, got good news for you, honey. My penis's vision is bad. In fact, it's legally blind. She says, but I'm huge. I said, I don't want to go around you. I just want to go in you. I can't imagine a guy doing that. A woman says, hey, would you like a blowjob? Oh, no, I'm too fat to blow. Oh, please, don't suck me when I'm like this. Took my new wife to a sex shop. She refused to go in. I said, you know, I'm not going to go in there and pick out a dick that my wife would like, because I wouldn't know what to pick. I could only pick out a dick that I would like. Came out wrong again, didn't it? I told her that, and she went in there, and she was looking at things and getting what she likes. And she got something and brought it home. It came with its own 20-hour patent generator, with a huge backpack of a bag, and we have it up there. And she said, and looked at it and said, it says it's lifelike, it's like the real thing. I said, yeah. I said, well, my dick doesn't go. I'm not sure how lifelike that can be. They had something there. It was a plug-in vagina. Plug-in vagina. Thinking, why you gotta take something and plug it in? You can have. It could be water or something around that. I mean, and you plug directly into the wall. So it's on the floor and I'm fucking it. And the lights dim. I'm thinking I'm gonna die and be found with my dick in a plug-in vagina on the floor for all to know. And all to realize. So that's there. We got fake vagina, we've done dick dangling. Dick dangling. I'm gonna go back to dick dangling, I think. I mean, if it's there. She looked at me like I was gonna tell her it's okay. And then show her what to do. Like, hey, it's me, honey. See, honey, it's not even choking me. It's not gagging at all. I'm breathing through my nose. I got a cock down my throat and I'm not gagging at all. You can do it. You can do it. So we've got a couple more things I'm going to throw out here, and that's anybody from Oregon? Good. Because in Oregon, they have a law, and it's a felony to break this law. It is you are not allowed to have sex with dead animals. Guess we're not going past that road Jim on the way home. But they actually have that law. I mean, how bad is it that, you get arrested for that, stand before the judge, well, Your Honor, I thought that the cat was alive when I was fucking it. Got in trouble with my ex-wife because I had my son with me, and we went, and he went on the road with me, and I'm pretty nice. He's like 10 years old, so that's fine. We're out there on the road, and I took him out. He's into vampires, so at the time, I took him to go see From Dusk Till Dawn. Okay, has anybody seen that movie? Okay. And he, again, as a 10-year-old, got really enamored with Cheech. And he did the quote, the rant that Cheech would do outside of the Twisted Titty Bar. He was sitting in the back of my car, and he would go, we got red pussy, we got white pussy, we got loose pussy, we got tight pussy. And I'm laughing. Because it's funny. He's laughing because it's funny. But he doesn't stop there. He said, we got donkey pussy. We got stinky pussy. Now I pull the car over. I said, it's very good, son, but for God, for heaven's sake, please do not say that in front of your mom. If you do, you see, your dad gets a very expensive to read letter. And that's not good. So I dropped him off, and it wasn't 15 minutes when that phone rang, and I said, hello. And she said, stinky pussy! I said, she doesn't live with me anymore. That is my time. Thank you all for that.
All right, everybody still having fun? All right. She didn't like that set right there. She don't even know I'm talking about her. She was there calling her friend. She was like, fucking this guy is ridiculous. I'm talking to you, Blonde. You didn't like that, did you? Oh, come on. I was watching you. You know, you were just like, nah. You know that wasn't him. It was just a guy. That's why. Did you see how hard it is to do our own shit? You saw me, right? We're doing. What's your name? She's like, Heather. Heather's two mommies. Remember that? Hey, come on back. Oh, wait a minute. You're the star of the show. Bill Hicks' character was great. I don't know if you guys. He was awesome. Who's back in the back cheering about the donkeys and stuff like that? Being able to have cheering like when it's not being able to have sex with dead animals. Who's that? Nicole. Yeah, Nicole. Come on now. I want to be reassessing her employee. That's an employee here. Someone that handles your food. Not good as right. I don't know. All right, let's go on. Y'all ready to keep the show going? Of course you are. Let's keep it going. Next comedian extraordinary coming to the stage. You got to see it to believe it. Geraldine Jones. Where are you at, Geraldine?
Because you ain't gonna see it. I got some cash, and I know I'm clean. Here I am, Funny Bone. I'm Geraldine. Ooh, you said small. Maybe come down there, honey. What are they gonna talk about? I'm tired now. Shit. Y'all like my outfit? You like it? I know you like it. You, see me, sir, on the phone over there. You got your concealed carry, or you just glad to see me? Huh? Ooh, yeah, Killer got mad when I bought this outfit. My boyfriend's Killer. I said, Killer, the devil made me do it. Just walking down the street, mind my own business. I heard the devil in the back. Devil said, you look good in that dress. I said, I know I would. I'm Geraldine. They kept bugging me. Well, at least you can try it on. Just try it on, Geraldine. And he pushed me in the stove. I said, come on, devil, quit doing that. Don't make me do it. They pushed me, so I went in the stove. I hope that's not, how you doing? I
said, devil, I can't buy the dress. Killer gonna kill me. He'll come down here. He'll throw rights. He'll throw lefts. He'll throw uppercuts. Devil said, I can take care of myself. I said, devil, you ain't the one gonna be hiding from that shit. So I made me try it on. I tried it on. And I look good. I look good in it. Said, you need to buy it. I said, no, damn, I bought 2 dresses last week. I can't do it. So he put a gun out on me. Devil put a gun out. So he made me buy the dress and sign your name to the check. Couldn't believe it. Killer was like, well, why you don't ever do nothing for me? He always doing something for you. I said, I asked him that. He said he did do something for you. How you think you got a damn job? Thank you. My name is Geraldine. Enjoy your night. Where's that white guy want to get laid tonight? You ain't, you out there whacking? You prepping up? What are you gonna do? You coming up? You staying down? We hooking up tonight? What? Thank you, guys.
You scared me, folks. I was scared to come back. I'm sorry. Give it up for Geraldine Jones. All right, y'all ready to keep it going? This next comic needs not a lot of introduction. He is one of the best comics of all time as far as I'm concerned, as far as most of you are concerned. He's a pioneer. He is what it is. There's no really other words other than Richard Pryor, everyone. Richard Pryor! Give it up for Richard Pryor, come on!
Hello? Hello? White people.